Hey everybody, just got a little video for you today. Looks like Scott Morrison lost the election for Prime Minister in Australia. I got a little bit of information here for you. Obviously what you see on the screen is breaking news. Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison concedes loss and steps down as Liberal Party leader. The Labour Party won at least 72 seats of the 76 needed to form a government. Alliances with independent and minor party victors would give it a majority if it does not reach 76 seats by itself, coming from the New York Times. Got a little bit of relevant information here for you, so let's roll some video.
Let's go!
The World Health Organization meets on May 22, and on the agenda is a potential pandemic treaty which would allow WHO to direct countries in how they control pandemics. Would you consider signing up to that and handing over any controls to the organisation?
I've always been supportive right from the outset and was criticised heavily, I stress, heavily, mocked in fact by the Labor Party for saying that WHO should have those powers and those authorities to be able to go and deal with pandemic situations, because we all know what happened at the start of this pandemic. The problem is we don't know what happened at the start of this pandemic, and I was the one calling to ensure that we had an independent process to understand what happened so it couldn't be repeated. So I have been in the vanguard of those moves internationally to ensure that there is greater protection for world health, to ensure that those world health authorities can come and understand what's going on and be able to assist countries to be able to prevent the spread and outbreak of major infectious diseases. Now we'll look at the text of all of that, but we have been amongst the countries that have been positive about these sorts of changes. Have to look closely at what the detail is in these things, as you always must. But the idea that countries can just say, no, you can't come in and have a look at a pandemic that's about to break out and actually affect the public health and the economy of the entire world, as we saw with this pandemic, then I think it's only sensible that that's an area of international cooperation that is very, very important, and I've been consistent on that. And remember, the Labor Party mocked me for saying that that was a good idea.
Can't believe you committed suicide. I cannot believe you committed suicide. You've done this. How could you have committed suicide? I can't help you out of this one.
It's a difficult night for Liberals and Nationals around the country, as nights like this always are. 3 years ago, I stood before you and I said I believed in miracles. I still believe in miracles.
And just like that, his political career was over. Scott Morrison has left the building.